Hello. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. Oob is
We should
dying.
do this as an ASMR stream. It's like a hybrid Hollow Knight stream and a hybrid ASMR stream.
So this is a
Where
very special episode of Hollow Knight. Because at first I'm going to be loading into my other save file that I have 36 hours on.
Hmm.
And I'm sitting here at Salubra's bench. I'm sure you remember this room. This is our favorite room where we committed infanticide.
There's Kraft mac and cheese
Yep. And
in the background.
Yep. And this was the room where we found Sly, the shopkeeper.
Mm-hmm. Sly Cooper.
Yes. And there's another house here that wasn't open last time I was here, even on the other save file. And that's because I went and I did a thing.
Oh
I killed
God,
Menderbug.
Oh no!
Member of an elusive guild of bugs fixated on the maintenance of Hallownest's many signs and wayposts. The bugs of Hallownest were obsessed with building things. What strange little minds they had. And now that I killed Menderbug, I can go into his house.
Oh my God!
And read his dear, dear diary. Isn't life just the most beautiful thing? Fixing signs, mending posts. Let them break, I say. I'm a better mender for all that repairing. I sometimes doubt there's a single bug in Hallownest happier than me. Hello again, diary. Not long now till the next Mender Bash. For a stealthy type... that's a bit of a grammar error. For us stealthy types, we're a riotous bunch when we get together. And Mender Berry kept flashing me that smile. Might be time to muster my courage and act on it. I love my home and my Oops, sorry.
That might not technically be grammatically incorrect. He's speaking of them as a plural. Continue.
Maybe. I love my home and I love my life. But sharing it with another, why, that'd be the berry on top. My lovely diary. Because he mentioned Menderberry, another bug. My lovely diary. Someone's gone and broke my favorite sign. Right there at the top of the crossroads. Keeps happening, too.
Probably our fucking antagonist.
But I just can't get mad about it. I should be thanking them, really. More chances to fix that beautiful, complex sign. And I've stocked up on spare parts, so I've no fear it'll ever stay broken for long. Well. So that was Menderbug's diary. That was what I loaded into that save file for.
I want to see you kill him though. Like I want to see the physical. I see him remind me again how you.
I can show you actually. It's I just gotta build up some soul really quick.
Haven't the run that we've been doing for the stream.
I'll let you know right now. I didn't even notice that it had happened until like I saw the thing for the Hunter's Journal show up and I saw his corpse, because it's like killing him is so blink and you'll miss it, because all I did was just keep doing that.
Oh, and then you just he was sitting there in the corner or something.
Yeah, he's always right there at the bottom of that well, so it's like unless you're looking like right at the bottom of the well, you're not even going to see him before you kill him. I mean, I can keep doing this if you want me to, but I think the
No, fine.
Okay, and I guess that means I have to make progress.
I'll watch a YouTube video of somebody more autistic than us who's actually sitting there trying to catch it. Plays back all their video and whatever. We're just here to have a good time and talk about I don't know what running joke do I want to bring back up. Do I want to? I'm getting tired of Owen Wilson. I don't want.
How can you get tired of Owen Wilson?
A crutch. It gets boring. We gotta have a a good variety of content, which is why I've decided that for today's stream, I'm just gonna cough all the time.
Awesome.
I gave myself a sinus infection for the content, or whatever. I don't actually know if it's a sinus infection, but I was feeling very icky, and now I don't feel icky because I'm in my prednisone. But I still have a cough, so that's why I sound like this. By the way, this stream is not sponsored by prednisone.
Hey, prednisone, if you're watching this stream, hit me up.
Hey, prednisone.
I got like 2 viewers a stream.
I know you're a prescription drugs. You can't buy it over the counter. Although sometimes prescription drugs do corporate sponsorships. I always thought back when briefly I liked NASCAR, and you'd get these drivers who are sponsored by prescription medications, and I'm like, how do they make money off this? Do people that go to the doctor and they're like, I saw that Dale Earnhardt is sponsored by Zyrtec. Can I get me some of that Zyrtec?
Well, they say doctors. They say ask your doctor about blah blah blah.
They do. Maybe they're like.
So anyway, I'm sure you remember Mr. Broken Vessel here. He's him.
He's like, I love boobies and sex. Oh, well.
Not quite. And also, spawning in here made me remember, we need to change out our skin.
That's true.
Oh, hold on. This is being terrible, apparently. Or just YouTube is being terrible.
YouTube is terrible. I agree.
Let's see. You might lose me for a second. Actually, no. Let's just not do. Let's not bother. It looks like it's fine now, except it's not. Oh my fucking god. Okay, we're just going to continue with our lives and pretend that everything is fine. Maybe refreshing YouTube will help. Maybe not. Oh well. YouTube says we're not fine, but OBS says we're fine, so I'm just gonna roll with it.
Is there this game needs there should be a Slipknot skin where you can turn yourself into
Pinhead Larry
or Dick Nose or not Clown. Clown is the worst. But
well, last time we ended up going down to see what exactly the was up with the Shades. Well, sort of. So why not take on one of their appearance? As Grimchild makes moderately irritating sounds. I don't know why I brought him into this fight.
Lost kin, oh god, it's your relatives. They're trying to reconnect. Fuck them up.
You may be more right about that than you realize.
Well, I mean, the character's called Lost Kin. I don't think it's that fucking wild of a guess as to what they're.
Well, there's also a thing that I'll have to show you after this because I neglected to point it out last time.
What, did you kill more babies?
No. Well, not quite.
Well, actually.
Grimchild's actually useful in this fight. Oh my god. He killed the ad while I was healing. I know the joke is like Grimchild's never useful, but I've come across a few moments where I'm like, oh, hey, he actually did something that helped me.
He really truly is like the Tails of this game, basically. It's like 98% of the time, Tails is useless in the Sonic games, but sometimes there's a boss, and you just need to like have Tails.
Oh man, was not expecting that attack.
Strategically sacrificed for the greater good of getting those Chaos Emeralds.
The good thing is, with these dream bosses, it doesn't force you back to the bench after you die. You can just dream nail them immediately and move on with your life and not have to kill your shade or anything. Anyway, what I mentioned I needed to point out.
No, these evil fucking things.
The shades that you kill down in the abyss are called the siblings, so worth pointing out.
So you killed a whole family.
Well, I mean, I suppose there's no point in being coy about it. You were right about this this guy being at least related to us.
It's my cousin Vinny.
Oh, come on, Grimchild. I didn't want you to attack him.
What if he was just voiced by Joe Pesci?
I don't know how to answer that question.
What do you think, you fucking tough because you got a fucking nail it? I'll fucking show you. You killed my family. I'm gonna kill you. You son of a bitch. Joe Pesci. You don't fuck with Joe Pesci. He killed Samuel L. Jackson in Goodfellas.
Apparently, you shouldn't fuck with Joe Pesci because I'm having a hell of a time against him.
Yeah, exactly. You're no Samuel L. Jackson. What makes you think you have a chance?
This is like the easiest of the dream bosses, too.
Joe Pesci. George Carlin prayed to George.
Yeah. George Pesci. Oh, whoops, that was Spikes. Well, I'm going into this with 1 less health. 2 less health. Because I can't platform.
Just kill yourself at this point.
Nah. I got this.
The one thing that Joe Pesci could not stop, however, was Macaulay Culkin. A 10-year-old boy, or whatever. That was his weakness.
I mean, those traps were pretty clever.
Although, realistically, he really actually got taken out by those like weirdos that like in the first one. There's that guy with the shovel, and then there's that bird lady in the second one. Those are the ones that like actually took him out. Like they got through all those
I haven't
traps.
seen Home Alone in so long. I really have no idea what you're even talking about.
All right, well, that's perfect. So the theme of this stream is going to be the Home Alone movies. So the first movie, it's the traps are all in his house, right?
I'm giving this one more honest attempt before I go and try to get myself stronger before doing this again.
He's got this creepy neighbor guy, right? And he's old and he's got a beard and he's creepy. And his older brother is like, yeah, he murdered a bunch of people, and he buried them with his shovel, and he's always got the shovel, and he's like salting his sidewalk all the time, and he's like a creepy man with a shovel. That's this character. And then halfway into the movie, Kevin befriends the old man, and it turns out the old man's very nice. He's a good old man who's also creepy and has a shovel, but he's good. He's the creepy old man with a shovel with a heart of gold. It's that.
But did he kill somebody with the shovel?
No, they don't say he didn't. They don't explicitly say it. It's implied, but you could assume he is a nice guy who maybe also murdered some people. It's possible, at least from what I remember. But the point is, the plot of the movie happens. The Joe Pesci and the other guy go into the house and they get beat up by a bunch of traps, and it's like, He hit him with a paint can, and he put a spider on him, and he set his head on fire, whatever. And they do all these goofy traps. But at the end, Kevin still ends up having to, he gets caught by Joe Pesci and the other guy, and they're gonna like kill him. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna rip your dick off, Kevin, and I'm gonna shove it up your ass, and I'm gonna fucking choke you out with my fucking asshole.
Oh, that was bullshit.
I'm
I'm sorry. He jumped when I was not expecting him to, in a place where I was not expecting him to. Sorry.
gonna molest all your sisters. I'm gonna fuck your mom. I'm gonna fuck your dad. I'm gonna make you watch. They're throwing all these terrible.
And then I'll tie your whole family to the radiator, and I'm gonna grape them for decades and decades and decades.
Let's not be tasteless, okay?
That's the whitest kids you know, Sketch. I said grape.
I think this is a family stream, okay? We talk like that. But anyway, after they're done telling Kevin they're gonna sodomize him like the ranchers in Montana. The old man with the shovel, he shows up and he hits Joe Pesci and the other guy with a shovel. And that's what actually like takes him out. The house full of death traps did not stop them, but the like 70-year-old with the fucking shovel gets the final death blow. So Kevin
Makes
really
sense.
didn't defeat them, actually. So I take back what I said earlier. Kevin did not stop Joe Pesci, and an old man with a shovel did. And then in the second movie, which is set in New York, it's so if you've never seen the second movie, it's the same plot. It's the same movie, except it's in New York.
Yeah.
And instead of the old guy with the shovel, they have a homeless lady who has birds. She feeds pigeons.
I like
And
her.
basically, same thing happens. The trap, they go through all the traps in the house, but then they end up at Central Park, and Joe Pesci's gonna shoot him. He's like, I got a gun, and I'm gonna shoot you in the fucking head, you fucking cunt. That's what he says.
Yeah, I thought you were just doing a direct quote there.
He actually does have a gun though. It's kind of weird. Like in the like he pulls out a gun and it's like, yeah, we're just gonna murder you. We're gonna shoot you in the head in this kids movie. And then the bird lady shows up and throws some bird seed at him, and then all the birds come out and fuck him up. So the only two people that can defeat Joe Pesci are a 70-year-old with a shovel and an old homeless woman with some bird seed.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I thought the scene would have been even better if there were like a couple of dudes fucking in the background. Because it's Central Park, and this was in the 90s.
I mean, I've been in Central Park before, and I haven't seen that happening.
Say that like that, but it probably still happens now. Although I think, before Rudy Giuliani showed up, there was a lot more Central Park ass fucking probably.
Also, if you've noticed, these tier 3 Grim Child fodder enemy things that I'm supposed to kill for the Grim Child quest are kind of fucking me up. So I
didn't notice because I'm too busy talking about ass fucking.
I mean, I often am distracted by that as well.
And Joe Pesci, not related to the ass fucking. Well, kind of related to the ass fucking, but not really. I'm just saying, I think if they were trying to, be period with their set design or their direction of Home Alone 2 Lost in New York, they would have had some, like, a guy getting fucked by a gay prostitute in Central Park at night. Because that's what happens at night there, from what I've told.
I guess.
Or at least in the 90s, that's what happened. Before Rudy. Before Stop and Frisk. Stop and Frisk may have limited the ass fucking, but
maybe it made it worse.
Yeah, maybe the cops started being like, get out, and then they started getting their asses fucked. That's possible.
So yeah, now I'm at the point where I kind of just need to find some upgrades for my character, so I'm going to be doing the thing that I probably should have been doing a bit more in this game anyway, and that's actually exploring the map a little bit.
You mean we're gonna talk about the game?
Oh, don't go that far. We're not going crazy now.
Well, it's not a podcast by any means, so we should probably talk about the game a little bit. Do we have anybody in chat? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, of course not. Okay, yeah, Ben,
great.
we're back into our favorite room.
Is this the fetus murder room?
Always. Alright, and I can go... Oh, hello. I can go left out of here and find some more new stuff.
What kind of bug is that thing supposed to be?
A type of fly. Also, that guy that I just killed, the Leaping Husk. Notice, you have to defeat, I just killed one, I'm sure I've killed more before. You have to kill over 30 of those to get its complete entry in the Hunter's Journal. Oh my god, that was irritating when I was filling that out on my other save file, because there's only, like, 4 of those things in the game.
Ah.
And they don't respawn when you reload a room. You've got to go all the way back to a bench to respawn them.
Oh, you have. Oh, I was about to ask, how in the hell are you supposed to? So you have to just keep going up back to the bench, respawning them, and then going just to get the note.
Yeah, basically.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, basically.
Ah. Was it worth it?
Yeah, it only took a few hours to finish filling it out. I did it across a couple of days, so it was something to do.
I mean the whole thing, not just that one bug.
The whole thing, yeah, it was something to do, and it gave me one of 3 achievements that I was missing.
Okay.
Now ask me once I've finished the other 2 achievements whether it was worth it, and, I'm sure my answer will be different.
Was it worth it to kill a mender bug?
I don't know why you would imply that it isn't.
Well, I'm just saying, he was enjoying his life so much, He was he was a happy little boy.
I honestly don't know how. Oh, there's a mask card up there.
Are you saying that you think that you put him out of his misery even if he wasn't aware of it? Like the real misery was his blind devotion to his job?
For the sake of justifying my actions, yes.
Sure.
Anyway,
sure
here's an extra mask shard.
Ooh.
One more of those and I get to, I don't know, I was gonna come up with something funny, but I got another Mask of Health.
Make sure that you at some point make a supercut of all the times during this stream that I've mentioned ass fucking.
I will do it right after the clip of you saying that.
Okay.
Now. There's a few places left that I can go. Yeah, this is really the true Hollow Knight experience. It's just going around filling out the map. And jumping into spikes. Fun times had by all.
Spike, 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 spike.
And that's the way back to the Frog Canyon, so there's literally nothing of note in this room. I didn't need to bother going in here. Please excuse Oob while he dies.
I'm dead now. Now I'm a character in Hollow Knight.
I don't know why you think this game is so violent.
Probably because of all the murder.
Also, those are exactly the same as the infant bugs that we killed.
Oh, great. I was about to say also the fetus murder or the baby murder, whatever cycle of development they're in. You know, murder of things that are not even toddlers yet. That's pretty violent.
This game is based.
It's just, uh,
Oh, the game is now telling me how to look down. I hadn't figured that out before.
Well, it's a good thing that they're doing it now because it's the only time it's useful to know throughout this game.
Also, I don't have a spell yet that's going to make this significantly easier, so that's fun. As Grimchild makes his Grimchild noises. I'm not even going to try to mimic those like I did the Grubs.
Nah, I want to hear your rendition. I want to hear it. Oh my god. I did not realize this whole time without the sound that
Oops, I was going the
Grimchild
exact same way I just was.
that Grimchild was actually just an infant John Deere mower. Do you think that in the Cars universe, John Deere lawnmowers are living things like the cars are?
Maybe not all of the cars think of them as living things.
You think they're racist against them?
I think it's entirely possible.
There must be racism in the car universe, right?
Has to be.
They have
Also, that fight was way easier than I expected it to be.
They have Italians. I know there's Italians because there's that little Tony Shalhoub guy. Does that mean that there's like like there are cars equivalents of like black people and Mexicans?
I think I'm going to ban discussion of cars from my stream.
Have we talked about cars before?
Yes, when you asked me what kind of car I would be if I was from the movie Cars.
Right, you never answered me.
Yes, I did. I said the Venga Boss.
Oh, okay. That's a good choice. You know what car I saw the other day and it blew my mind. Like actually, like I saw it and I couldn't believe it. I
The
saw
Venga
a
Boss?
full. I saw no. I wish. I saw a for-real on the road driving around Oscar Mayer Weenie Mobile.
Those still exist?
I know, right? No, I was walking down the street, and there it was, just like at a red light.
Huh. Anyway,
Ah!
here we are in our favorite room in the game.
We're back in the Grubhub.
Why have I never thought to call it that? Holy shit.
I thought of that 4 streams ago, and every time we've gone by, I've forgotten to make that joke until now.
You should have waited until the very last time I went there.
Should have. That's a good point.
Like
No,
after I'd
'cause if
rescued
I
all the
did-
grubs.
If I'd tried to do that, I'd have forgotten. I'd 100% have forgotten, and so I'm just going to make it now while I'm thinking about it.
Hi, birds. Bye, birds.
Especially since I have no fucking idea how long it's going to take to get all those grubs.
Eventually you'll get a clue.
That's rather foreboding sounding.
You'll see.
Okay.
There's a certain area in the game. So anyway, where all do I have to go in Green Path? I have already explored most of this area. Except for that very bottom left. I'm just trying to remember, because I know there's a specific item here that I actually need to get, and I think it actually might be in that one tiny area that I didn't explore. Okay, yeah, I do gotta go down a bit. There we go. Question is, when are we going to do a Trigger Man stream?
Never.
I think that's up to me.
Every joke I have to make about Trigger Man, I already made back when Kavo did that Let's Play like 8 years ago. I had a lot of
He never
jokes.
finished uploading it, though.
I know, it's probably the best. The point was not...
I think the
a lot
way
of
that
jokes.
series ended, like, with the uploads,
The
is
point was
probably the
not
best.
The point was not that there were a lot of jokes to make. The point was that I already did them, and it was like 2 parts out of like 13 that were uploaded. And also, most of the jokes we made were not good.
I think it ended with the best one.
Well, yes, the only good joke was Raekwon being like, "Well, we don't need to say that."
Yeah. Oops, I went the
Yeah.
wrong way.
That's fine. No one watched that LP. It's bad.
Basically, nobody watched any of our old LPs. Also, nobody watch our current LPs.
Actually, I want to say that the joke where I don't remember if it made it on camera or not, where he does the South Park the speech where he's doing the
Yeah.
N-word man, but replaces it with Trigger.
Yeah.
That one was.
I think that was from one that we tried recording before that, but it never got uploaded because I was bored and I started playing audio from Dickman and Throbbing.
Well, I was gonna say something, and then you brought up Dickman and Throbbing, and I fucking
Your
my
brain just went completely numb.
all the oxygen left my well, not just all the organs in my body just stopped working.
I think that's what this not a podcast should be about.
And the organ that lost the most function was my penis. So
Oh, I thought you were going to say your spleen.
no, that's the second. I just all my organs failed, but especially my penis failed. God, we need to
I
stop.
hate it when
the
that
Trigger
happens.
Trigger Man, Dickman, and Throbbing. We're talking about stuff that we're gonna destroy our channel.
Implying
No
that there was
one's gonna
anything
watch
worth
it.
destroying in the first place.
No one is gonna understand those references. Actually, what's that guy, that porn star guy? I feel like there was a guy in that Dickman and Throbbing video who is like a name of a porn guy.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but you are
One of those,
correct.
It's one of those guys who, like, you say their name and you're like, I've actually heard of that guy. Was it like John Holmes or something like that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Surprisingly, I really don't know the names of any gay porn or any male porn stars.
Let me think. Who's the one everyone knows? Ron Jeremy.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't him. It was someone else though.
Is Nolan North a porn star, or is that an actual actor?
The voice actor.
Okay.
He does the or something.
That's why I asked. I wasn't sure. Clearly, I was thinking of somebody else.
I should have just let you think he was a porn star. Yeah, no, he's great. He's got the biggest dick.
I don't know
12
how I
inches.
didn't get hit by that enemy. Also, there's no real reason to. You can totally kill these guys if you want to.
Oh, don't kill them. They're big boys.
And if you're doing the quest for the Hunter's Mark, you have to kill multiple of them.
No.
They're called Durandus.
Duran.
And there's ones that float in the air called Durandas.
That's why you killed them, because you hate Duran.
I like one of their songs. And that's it.
You also like one of Ted Nugent's songs. That doesn't mean shit.
That is true. I feel like I've just committed a grave offense admitting that I like a Ted Nugent song.
It's okay, because it's fucking, what's Stranglehold?
It's Stranglehold. like the fucking
No, stop.
John Woo game.
Old LP. We cannot keep talking about our old LPs. We're trying to grow our channel, not kill it.
I think we should do a Stranglehold stream.
No, every joke we could possibly have made about Stranglehold was made in the last stream.
I think we should just stream all of the games that we played on Cavo's channel years ago just to piss you off.
There's nothing, like, we're never going to recreate the moment where we learned that the music in that game was made by Serj Tankian. You only get to learn that once in your lifetime.
And I don't think I want to be in this room right this moment. I will come back here. Probably soon, actually, but... There's stuff in this area that I need to get. Such as... worthless trash.
Yay.
Okay. Please just bring me to the thing I'm looking for. I should have gotten this thing, like, before I even got the first ending.
Now, and you kill the jellyfish.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is the worst place to bring Grimchild, oh my god. Because those big jellyfish have, big ol' homing, things that they'll shoot towards you once you kill them. They'll do nothing until you actually attack them, and then they'll, try to explode on you. So I don't really want Grimchild killing them. I also don't think that this is where I need to be right this moment.
Does the hunter's the hunter's diary or whatever explain what the deal is with the jellyfish?
I don't know. We'll have to check that when I get to a bench. Well, we'll probably... remind me to check it at the end of the stream, because I don't want to keep backing out of the game.
Because jellyfish are not bugs.
Does he say anything about the smaller ones? Grimchild, please do not... Thanks. Grimchild, stop! Okay, where are they? There we go. So, smallest jelly
Uma.
Uoma?
Oh god, it's furry Uma Thurman.
Not quite. It's not Uwowu or something. Yeah, it doesn't, even the hunter says he has no idea what this is, so... I guess our guess is just as good. And I wanted to jump up somewhere over here. Unless I already did. I already did. I'm an idiot. Where the hell? Okay, I'm going to do something here.
Jellyfish are not bugs. Jellyfish.
I'm looking up something on the wiki because I don't know where the hell this thing is.
Jellyfish are Cnidarians.
Okay, I was going the right way the first time. I'm just didn't go far enough. I was gonna call myself an idiot, but I'm really not. It's kind of easy to miss this.
I like Cnidarians because I feel like scientists at some point discovered jellyfish and were like, we need a marine biologist in 1621 found a jellyfish and was like, we need a word for you because I don't think we have one yet. There's nothing. There's no animal that's like this. You have no brain. You're just an asshole that floats and has little stingy guys. And you kind of look like a wiener head. You need a new name. We're going to call you Cnidarians. And then they just decided to be nice.
I was not even aware that was the scientific name for them.
Yep, Cnidarians. It's the phylum for like coral and sea anemones.
Yes, this is where I want to be. So if you remember, this place looks kind of similar to the where we got our first spell.
Anything that stings and lives underwater, basically, with the little tentacles. Or something like that. It's been a while since marine biology, but I remember any like primitive sort of animals with the little stinging tentacles. They're considered Cnidarians.
Also, the room behind us, so now I've got to kill a bunch of flies.
This is the biology lesson for this episode.
I feel like that's what our Hollow Knight streams should be. Every time we just give a lesson on bug biology.
We've done some marine biology. Remember the other day I was talking about how octopuses can only nut once?
Yeah.
And then they die. So it's not the first time that we've done marine biology, and it won't be the last.
This is an educational stream.
You know, we should get funding from the government.
So I finally got the other spell that I really should have gotten before I finished the game the first time. It's pretty good. It lets you do that.
Well,
you kind of All right, now the question is what I do next. I'm asking myself that question. I guess I attempt this. Also, yeah, these, once you get the Shadow Dash, you can finally get through those.
Ah.
And
I feel like the solution to what you do next is just going to involve more murder.
Now, what makes you think that? What could possibly make you think that?
Everything in this game is solved by murder.
Not everything. I can think of one specific thing that isn't.
I guess you did make a bank deposit once. You didn't have to murder anybody for that. Also, you had to murder people for the money, so I don't know. Maybe it's a tenuous association. But what were you going to say?
It happens later. I can't give spoilers. Not like it would make much sense if I did.
Yeah, like, don't worry. At some point, I won't have to murder somebody to accomplish a thing. No, it hasn't happened yet, and we're on episode 6 or whatever.
I mean, I can tell you what it is, but it's a spoiler, and even
Probably
that is
what-
not going to make sense. Also, I should not be
What?
going this way.
We're 12 hours of gameplay into this, and
Yeah.
you still haven't gotten to the point where, oh, we can just do this with diplomacy.
There's one specific thing that you can do without murdering people. And even then, murder is optional.
Like, just like the main character, the knight just kind of like he sits at the bench and he eats a cheeseburger, and it's a black bean burger.
Oh, hey, look, here's a friend. It's Cloth.
Eat it. Oh, hey, what's up, motherfucker? I like this guy.
Girl.
I like this grill.
So yeah, she just wants to swap stories of our adventures after we're done going through here. She cool. And look, it's our buddies, mantises. Except these guys are stronger than the other mantises.
Hell yeah. I love these guys. Alright, I have to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Make wonderful commentary without me in the meantime.
How is that even going to be possible?
I believe in you.
So anyway, Owen Wilson, he's a guy. There we go. Now that Oop is gone, I can actually be good at the game. Mistimed that. Okay, got one. And I can't slash through those. There we go. Alright, sweet. And I've almost definitely missed the boat on Cornifer here. There's a bench up here, it looks like, so... Probably want that. Get up there. Yep, definitely missed the boat on Cornifer. But I got a bench. And I think it's time to tell Grimchild to go back in the box. I'll equip Quick Slash. Oh my goodness.
Have you murdered anyone else?
Well, I exorcised a ghost. Well, a pair of ghosts.
Man, that's almost the opposite of murder. Oh no, but
Well,
I mean,
I-
exorcism.
Well, not really. I put their spirits to rest. That's what I did. I used the dream nail on them. You can't kill something that's already dead. That's my philosophy.
It's like a double negative. You kill the ghost, you're like kind of like
Yeah.
you're not killing. So, but I don't know if I want to give you credit for not killing because it's still a violent act. If there was a peaceful way to exorcise a ghost, your character wouldn't have done that.
Well, I think we've established by now the knight is not a good person.
If the knight could exorcise a ghost by picking flowers, then you just abstain.
man. Yeah, this is the Queen's Gardens, which is, the first of a couple, like, I guess platform challenge areas in this game. Can I please just get onto that, one thing without dashing into spikes? Thank you. Oh. Okay, you know what? That's not even worth it. Fuck it. There's plenty of other whispering roots in the game. And another type of mantis.
So we're back to killing the mantises.
And I got the love key.
Why? What did you do to piss off the mantises?
Again. Nothing. They just started attacking me. I swear, officer.
Yeah, all right. But anyway, you got your fuck key. What are we doing with that?
We'll see later. Possibly very soon later, actually. Depending on things. Oh, and,
this room looks pleasant.
I think this will put me back into Green Path. Or Fungal Waste. Which actually, this is kind of where I want to be, so...
That's where I want to be. Living in a hollow...
Oh no! Oh no! Welcome back to Deep Nest.
Oh, goddamn, fuck you.
I honestly forgot that the floor gave out from under you there. It's okay, we can actually get back out really easy. See, we're back. Shit. I legitimately forgot that was this room. Oh, and I hear a grub. Right here.
Let's go.
Please don't die on stream. I don't know if I'd be able to... I don't know if I'd be able to deal with the fallout from that.
I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna clip the audio.
I want to be back in Fungal Waste, because I have a friend that I need to talk to. Oh, also, I hear something that I point out. This is going to make 0 sense right now, and it will make 0 sense in the future, once I can actually find where it is.
I love not making sense.
Yeah, he's over here.
Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck? Yeah, punch him. Keep punching him.
What's he thinking? So we at least know what this guy is called. He's Mr. Mushroom.
Oh, well, his parents were very perceptive.
What is Mr. Mushroom? What is he doing there?
What, clearly?
Don't worry about it.
What do mushrooms do? They just sit around and
mumble to themselves, I guess.
I mean, he is a literal embodiment of a psychedelic, so I suppose I can only be so shocked that he speaks in made-up nonsense words.
I feel like that'd be like another one of those like bad Pokemon, like Mr. Mushroom.
Yeah, you may be able to
Look
guess,
like
but you may be able to guess, but one of the game's strangest secrets relates to him.
Great.
I assume I will be showing that off at some point, but
Oh, I don't know. Is this like the Cheeto dust? Does the Cheeto dust come from his like fucking asshole or something? Like,
no, there's at least an explanation for the Cheeto dust that kind of makes some sense. Mr. Mushroom is just
Mr. Mushroom.
yeah. I would say he becomes important later, but I don't think that's the adjective that I would use to describe it.
God damn it! We're gonna have to talk about Owen Wilson.
It's fine. We're out of that room.
Wow.
Don't talk about Owen Wilson. We'll get banned from GDQ.
An Owen Wilson movie we haven't talked about yet. We haven't talked about Zoolander, I don't think, somehow.
I don't know anything about it, so that's probably how. Oops, I went too far.
It's a Ben Stiller movie where Ben Stiller is like a supermodel, and I'm trying to think of how to explain Zoolander in a way that isn't going to sound like I'm just on crack.
Well, speaking of on crack, say hi to Leg Eater.
Hello, Leg Eater.
He's a little irritated that he gave us that charm as a gift, which, by the way, we bought it from him, and we broke it.
Cool.
But the good thing is he can fix it if we just pay for it again, which I will do, because I want fragile strength. Oops. And I'm gonna quit out to get back to, Queen's Gardens. That's the only reason Oh, I'm not in Queen's Gardens. I'm somehow... Wait, never mind. I just loaded the wrong file. I'm a smart person.
My God. It's okay. We'll cut this out in editing. That way no one knows what an idiot you are. Clicking the wrong save file.
What a fool am I.
Amateur shit.
Whoops. Yeah, I know you were saying that a green path would probably aggravate your allergies. I imagine this area would be just as bad.
What's going on in this room?
It's even more green. It's got just leaves growing everywhere, thorns all on the ground. Just even more foliage than in Green Path, basically.
It probably would.
It's Queen's Gardens is kind of like the Green Path, only even more overgrown, I guess, in terms of its visual style.
My upper palate would be so itchy.
Mine already kind of is. The weather's actually been nice lately, which isn't agreeing with me.
You like it when it's cold and dead outside and there's no pollen.
Well, it's usually just consistent weather that I like. When it's when it's going from like below freezing to fucking I'm going the wrong way. It's when it goes from below freezing to 50s or whatever, and then right back again that I have issues.
Probably why I haven't been feeling great this week. Because you're right. It's just like, oh, it was cold, and then whoops, now it's not cold. Yeah, deal with it.
That's usually how it goes for me, at least.
Not great to have sinuses, and then the weather is like that. It's also like annoying if you have a car too, because then all of a sudden your tires are gonna be like, oh, remember you just put air in the tire because it was too low? Well, now it's too high.
Lol.
Oh, you emptied it because it was too high? Well, now it's cold again this week, and so now you gotta fill them up again, fucker.
Where the hell am I going? I'm trying to get up and to the right. Up here. Yeah, that's where I'm trying to go. I don't know what I was doing.
You were taking the scenic route.
I was taking the very roundabout route. And now I'm taking the jumping into spikes route, which is my favorite route, apparently. Okay, now we're going into new rooms. And now we're, I guess, properly in the Queen's Gardens. I don't know.
Are you telling me that the queen planted this whole garden?
Maybe whoever made this garden just really liked the Melvins album Stoner Witch.
Which queen was it? Was it
just...
Helen Burton?
Oh no. It was this garden. Oh my god. I'm debating between killing this thing and jumping on the platforms, and I'm committing to neither of them. Maybe this garden was built by Freddie Mercury. Who knows? Yeah, I want to hit this bench. Which I think is just on the other side of this room. Yes. Also, as soon as you sit down at the bench, I don't know if you saw, but there's a little speaker that pops out and gives you music. It's the same music that plays in the tram. And just like in the tram, bye-bye speaker.
Oh, I guess you don't like that music.
And I don't think I want to jump down there quite yet. Not sure, actually. Queen's Gardens is one of those areas that I usually only go through once and then never bother with again.
That looks annoying. Fucking Sonic the Hedgehog over here.
Many of these guys are annoying that I'm... Oh my god, stop boomeranging. Okay, I think I'm safe. Safe enough to heal, at least.
Get out of here, you fucking Australian.
Oh, god damn it. Forgot that their bodies leave spikes after they're dead. And also, I guess that speaker does not come back. Interesting.
Well, yeah, you broke it. And you also killed the Menderbug.
That was on my other save file. Menderbug is still very alive and well in this universe. Alright. Alright. that room was a minor pain in the ass.
Well, we did it. We survived.
Yes. And what is my reward? I'm actually not
You
sure.
get to do. You get to do more murder.
Yeah. That's enough of a reward in and of itself, really.
I mean, for your character, yes.
And this actually is the direction that I want to go, but that's fine. I will check out that other direction afterwards.
Life pulls us in many directions.
And here sleeps the traitor's child. I'll tell you right now, that gravestone has to do with the one thing in this game that you can do that doesn't involve murder. Which actually, now that I think about it, how do we know that the traitor's child wasn't murdered? Didn't think about that before.
Let's just assume everybody in this game is murdered at some point. Except Mr. Mushroom. He seems like he's,
Oops, the bad
well, he
station's
frankly
right
seems
there.
like maybe he's too disabled to kill someone.
You don't know
But-
that. Maybe we just don't speak his language, you know? Whoops, this was the room I was just in. Oh, whoops. What? Where'd the Loodles come from? This must not have been the room I was just in. Yeah, these guys are called Loodles.
Loodles?
Yes.
Like a noodle, except they're lewd?
Loodle.
Like a noodle with a dick?
It's
Or
a,
rather,
a new...
I guess it's more about the noodle showing his dick rather than having the dick.
let's see what the hunter thinks about them.
He thinks that they're perverts and rapists.
Well, now we don't need to be extreme. If I can find the Loodles. Ah, whatever. Let's just kill them. Also, it should be noted that Loodles are kind of irritating. Also notice these mantises don't respect me like the ones in Fungal Wastes, so clearly that's why I have to kill them.
Well, yeah, why are they, like, all of a sudden not like you? Did I miss that while I was in the bathroom?
No, but that actually will be explained fairly soon.
So, it's a surprise within the narrative that we show up and the grasshoppers all of a sudden don't like us again. We have to beat up their leaders again or something?
Perhaps something like that, but, just keep that in the back of your mind at the very least. It's not super important, but it has something to do with this area.
Maybe they just wised up and were like, oh wait, this guy's crazy. He's probably gonna kill us.
I don't know why they would think that. That's absurd.
Because you kill a lot of people all the time.
I don't know why you keep saying that. Who have I killed? Tell me one person that I've killed.
You're killing now as we watch.
How do you
Right in front
know?
of-
How do you know that these guys aren't zombies? How do you know they weren't going to eat your brains? All right,
Are they?
you don't know.
I'm asking you. You know. You have the hunter's guide.
It seems like their energy is limitless. Do they ever stop to sleep or eat or love?
Like a little cotton ball with razor blades coming out of it.
Also, it should be noted that all of those descriptions are, like, canonically what the hunter is writing about them.
Cool. Who's the hunter?
We met him
you?
in Green Path. He's the one that gave us the journal in the first place.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy. I'm very glad I went through this path. Because now we have Marmu, who is telling us that the queen is coming. Good to know. And Marmu is about to burst.
Oh.
That's a dialogue box.
Marmu, maybe, okay.
Okay, this makes a bit more sense. Marmu's kept it safe, kept the garden safe for all this time, and now the queen will return and teach Marmu how to fly. And Marmu wants to play. Are we gonna play? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is Marmu's only attack. The best thing about
love
Marmu are their sound effects. Marmu says its own name, kind of like a Pokemon. Marmu!
Oh, he's Italian. He's
And
like
every time you
Mario.
hit him, and every time you hit him, he's like, Marm!
Maramu. Pizza pasta me.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do the easy tactic, which is just go into a corner. Which, because of Marmu's physics, still isn't entirely reliable. What were you saying?
So Marmu, we're just bouncing him around. We're not actually trying to like exercise him or kill him or anything. We're just...
Well, Marmu just wants us to wake them up when the queen arrives, and then the queen might teach us both how to fly. Who knows? That would be fun.
Maybe.
And then Marmu gets absorbed into me. You could say that now Marmu is a part of me, just like Gorb is, actually. There's
like a...
There's a little Gorb in all of us. Where am I now? What the hell? Oh.
Are we
right at the
gonna see
stag
Gorb
station.
again? Gorb was pretty cool.
Eventually, yes.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And I think I might actually have a small diversion. Yes, I do have a small diversion. The stag has found where he was born, because I've opened up all the other stag stations in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And he can take me there.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
We run.
Let's go. Let's groove tonight. Dur, dur.
Oh, and he's talking about the tram pass, which he's not the biggest fan of.
Why doesn't he like it?
Well, because the trams are replacing him for transportation.
Oh, what these fucking millennials?
So anyway, let's explore the stag station. Get a little bit of a milk container. Last piece of one, actually. And going over here, we can inspect an empty eggshell. And I think if I just go across here, then... Yep, this'll, if we drop down here, it'll just lead us back to the Howling Cliffs. So, not a whole lot to this area. What's up?
You're sure that if you don't go down there, you're not going to end up in the fucking deep nest? It's like, oh no, oh whoops, I'm sorry. We're back
You're just
in
going to be afraid
Spiderland.
of that happening all the time, aren't you?
It's just going to happen right now. He's like, oh no, oh jeez, oh these disgusting spiders crawling around.
But, since we found that empty egg... Whoops. Yeah, the last stag realizes, he may not be the last, because there is that empty egg. Maybe another stag beetle running around somewhere. So now his name changes to the Old Stag. Once again, like the last moment with Corral, it's one of those things that you really don't have to do in this game. It's one of the things that the game didn't really have to do. It's just one of those tiny little kind of emotional moments that I really love about this game. See, there's one thing that we did without murder. We helped the stag find some sort of peace. That's I'm not even saying that out of like some sort of oh, I'm trying to make myself not seem like an ass. That's actually a good thing that you do in this game.
Yeah, I suppose. How did he do it though?
What do you mean?
You said he didn't do it through murder.
Yeah, we just did it by opening up all of the stag stations around the area.
Just opened them up? How do you open them up?
By ringing the bell. Sometimes by paying money.
You didn't have to kill anybody to ring a bell?
No.
You have to kill anybody to get there?
Well.
Wow!
Just because this game doesn't have a pacifist mode doesn't mean that that one quest is invalidated.
Like, well, how am I supposed to do that if there's a fast transit?
Oh, that moves way further than I thought it would. Yeah, see, that spell can be pretty damn useful sometimes. Has a lot more range than your nail does. It's kind of redundant. That applies to all of the spells in the game.
I wonder if that guy has voluntary control over the little spikies that come out of his back or whatever. You know, like, we assume he's trying to kill you, but maybe he just sneezes and then just, oh god, oh, I'm shooting my spikes out. I didn't take my my Allegra this afternoon. And now I'm shooting spikes everywhere.
It's basically just like a sneeze. I don't remember if there's anything useful up here or not, but well, I'd rather not die trying to get it. Also, I somehow ended up back in Green Path.
We just love it here in the Queen's Gardens.
There's something I need to do here. I know it's not this direction. I don't know why I keep trying to go up there, because I know it's not up there.
That's okay, because you got spiked as soon as you went up there and lost a video life, so...
Boop. Okay, this is where I want to be going. Alright, I gotta get mentally ready for this, actually, because this boss fight could very well fuck me up.
All right, let's do it. Let's go. Let's fucking Rocky montage. Da 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 da. Start slapping meat. Slap your meat. Do it like Rocky did.
I'm not doing that while I'm trying to kill mantises.
Slap your meat for the YouTube stream.
And there's cloth.
What the fuck? Oh, hey. Hello, ma'am. Do it again, yeah.
There we go. Gotta heal. There he is, the traitor lord.
What? Motherfucker.
So this might be a bit of a clue as to why the other mantises weren't exactly friendly towards us. Also, if I get hit one more time by one of his actual attacks, I'm dead. Yep.
Rip.
Yeah, this boss does a 2 HP of damage every time he hits you.
Ooh.
So if you're like me and you're doing this with not a whole ton of health upgrades, this can be kind of difficult. And I'm going the wrong way. That's also the wrong way. Yeah, I did practice this boss a couple times for this because I did know that this was going to be a bit of an issue, but unfortunately I didn't really have an easy way to practice it with low gear like I have now.
So this should be a really easy fight, is what you're telling me.
Oh yeah, the easiest.
Totally prepared for.
And also I'm going the wrong way.
Came into this stream very prepared, I see. As usual.
I tried preparing, but there's unfortunately only so much I could really do. Alright, you know what I think is going to increase my chances? Is a new skin. What have I not gone with yet? I don't think I've gone with the Hive Knight skin. We've already been in the Hive, so...
Have we been pale? Have we been pale?
I'm waiting for that. Ooh, yo. Yo, I like this skin. This is cute. Look at that. That is adorable.
Oh, he's a little tree man.
It's a bee.
Oh, he's
I'm
a
the Hive Knight.
Antennas. Why is he dressed like Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy, though?
Oh, and it turns all of the money into gems.
I am going to kill the bugs now, Double D.
Hey, he's just wearing a cloak. Everyone in this game wears a cloak.
I like to kill the bugs.
Someone needs to make this an animation, like a crossover.
Eddie! He is swinging his swords at us.
They're kind of just his arms.
His arms are swords. Just try swallowing him. That's what Ed would do.
I haven't unlocked that move yet.
Unhinge everything on your jaw, your
Oh,
ass,
oh,
your
oh.
tits.
Well, he kind of stabbed Cloth. That gave her the opportunity to smash his face in, so.
She bonked him.
And the
Oh,
foreground's
They
kind of
both
covering
died.
her, but she's he ain't moving. Neither's
they
Traitor
both
Lord.
died. They killed each other. It was so romantic. It was like The Notebook.
But that's okay. Even though our friend died, we're just going to continue. Look at this room with all the dead mantis bodies. And that white
Oh.
corpse that says protect. Also, there's this thing that I'm going to kill because it's a journal entry. It's an Aluba. That's the only one
what's
in the
that?
entire game.
Oh, so you just killed an endangered species.
Yes,
And put
and
it
it
into-
will not respawn, as far as I'm aware.
So it's extinct now. So you put a species of bug into extinction.
Well, I mean, if you're going to put it like that, that's also half of the bosses that I've fought. So
Oh,
anyway,
this looks friendly.
we get the White
It's,
Lady, a giant lore dump.
Oh.
So she says that she was waiting for, well, not necessarily me, but someone like me.
A douchebag?
Yes. And she has a gift for a douchebag like me. The gift is half of a whole, and when it's united, we will get great power.
And the jawbreaker.
It is half of.
Kind of looks like a jawbreaker. Look at that.
It is the jawbreaker fragment. Half of a jawbreaker. We faced the gendered child. She is a fierce foe, strong in mind and body. Striking reflection of her mother, though the two were permitted little time together. Now, so much of this is cryptic. I'm basically going to have to translate a lot of this. So, by the gendered child, you may guess she's referring to Hornet.
That's what I was kind of wondering.
The mother that she is referring to, I'm honestly not sure if this is going to be brought up more explicitly in the game elsewhere or not, so I'm just going to say it now. The Hornet's mother is Hera, one of the dreamers that we killed, the one in Deep Nest, which, to answer a question from long ago, that means Hornet is a spider.
Oh.
Or at least half spider.
Ah, motherfucker.
And that explains all of the thread and silk motifs going on with her.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
She never begrudged the Worm's dalliance's bargain. Still has not been really said who the Worm is. But he has been mentioned briefly by Bardoon. If you remember him, the guy who kind of looks like a titty.
Oh, okay. I remember him now. Was that also her mom? Because he's a big titty.
I don't
Or
think
maybe
that,
he's
I don't think
man
that
titty.
I don't think Bardoon is anyone's dad, but I don't know. Who knows? All right. And she mentions the weakening of the vessel. The vessel that she's referring to there specifically is the Hollow Knight. But of course, if you remember, the Lost Kin boss that I was trying to fight earlier, he's the upgraded version of the Broken Vessel boss. And if you remember, both the Broken Vessel and the Hollow Knight look quite a bit like myself. But I'm not wearing the bee skin, of course.
Yeah.
So there's two outcomes of the seal that of the Hollow Knight seal breaking. The first is regression. All of the bugs' minds are going to succumb to the infection, which basically makes them crazy and try to kill everyone. Not like I'm doing, who's doing that by my own free will. And the other outcome of the seal weakening is replacement. She wants us to become the new vessel, preventing this infection from taking over the bugs' minds. Because, as she says, we are free of such blemishes that the Hollow Knight apparently had.
Hmm.
And it's the infection that the Hollow Knight is trying to hold back that is actually making it stronger, but as we saw, there was a bit of a limit to that, as the Hollow Knight itself was stabbing itself in the chest and actually trying to kill itself in the fight against us.
Right.
And I think that's about all the White Lady has to say. And she as well knows that we can read her mind. And can't go that way. Is there anything else? Nope. No more that the White Lady has to say. She will have a bit more to say later on. But very important character right there.
No,
I was wrong. That guy does respawn. Oops, didn't mean to go in. I was trying to jump up and do that.
God damn it, fucker.
Also, I hear a grub somewhere, but I don't think I can actually get to him from this room.
Stop making that bug extinct, you fuck.
And now that I come back to this room,
Oh.
I can talk to Clot's ghost. Does she say anything else? Yep, she's, like most of the ghosts, she is not aware that she's actually dead. And she thinks she's just going to go back down and meet up with somebody named Nola. Nola does not appear in this game. That's just someone who's mentioned by Cloth.
So, but you didn't have to fight her the way you had to fight some of the other ghosties.
No, you don't have to fight most of them, but... So yeah, that is the end of Cloth's subplot. Rather sad ending, but... what in this game isn't, really?
Yeah. I mean, there's that guy with the accordion.
Well, we haven't gotten to the end of that subplot yet.
Oh god, are you gonna kill him too, you fucker?
No, actually.
No, I don't want to know. Don't fucking tell me. I'll fucking find out, and then I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself.
I think you're either going to be very pleased or very displeased with the way that subplot goes.
I guess I know they're not gonna kill that one lady who has a crush on you.
Well,
you said that
she had a crush on us until Zote came around.
Or whatever. She's got a crush on him now. They're not gonna kill her off.
But how do you know?
Well, because you told me that she just sits on the bench up there.
If you don't save Zote.
Oh.
Actually, I can tell you now because I'm never actually going to show it. So basically, every time you defeat the Zote fight, at first nothing really changes except you can go back and fight him again and he gets stronger. But after the third time you beat Zote, Bretta and I believe the real Zote both disappear from Dirtmouth, and you can read a last entry from Bretta where she realizes that hey, maybe Zote isn't this big dick badass that he made himself out to be, and then she just leaves.
Oh.
Now, yep, down
Well,
here.
I tried oogling 2 different murder bugs. The first one I just got bored with, and the second one, it turned out he never actually murdered anyone. So I'm leaving town. I can't leave. Obviously, there's no man who can satisfy me.
Yeah, because I'm never actually going to fight Zote 3 times, especially when he gets stronger each time, I feel fine telling you the outcome of that. And I'm not entirely... Oh, hey, guess
Are
where
you
I
gonna...
am?
Is there gonna be any more Zote content? I mean, how do you top the fight that we had last episode?
Technically, yes, but it's they don't really try to. They don't try to top that fight. I mean, we still haven't gone through all 57 precepts of Zote. Which was going to be how I started out this stream until until I got Menderbug. Now. Just gonna go this way and see where this brings me. But, yeah, you may not realize it, but in killing Traitor Lord and talking to White Lady, I've actually completed one of the 3 requirements for, another specific ending. Whoops, I want to go to the right here.
There are so many variables.
Which, now that I think about it, I think I actually can show you another ending.
Ooh.
We'll see. I'll, get back to, Stag Station somewhere, and... yep, I can just get to Queen Station from here. Come on. Oh, whatever. I'll just go through the Owen Wilson room. That's not even the Owen Wilson room, oh my goodness. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to be going anyway. I don't know why I was trying to get up to that platform.
Yeah, it's even better, because I don't have to go, wow. Wow.
That wasn't even the Owen Wilson room, I just thought it was.
Wow.
Owen Wilson is not here. Stop your silliness.
Well, he should be. God damn it.
Owen
He's
Wilson
a national
Owen Wilson is
predator.
everywhere. Oh, by the way, since I'm here again. Hi, Mr. Mushroom. I just love the animation of him turning around.
I know. His big, stupid face. It looks nothing like anybody else's. It's the only character in this game with a fucking nose.
Yeah.
It looks so stupid.
Mr. Mushroom is not like other characters, if you haven't noticed.
He is not. That is true.
One of these things is not like the other things. One of these things is not a fucking bug.
I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
To be fair, I don't think the jellyfish are bugs either. And bees aren't bugs. Bees are bees.
They're kind of like bugs, though. They're not as bad, but they're bad. Well, they're a little more sinister, I guess.
I
'Cause
was
they
just
can
trying to
see
make a
it.
reference to that fucking Best Friends Mr. Bones video. Anyway, precept 6, choose your own fate. Precept 7, mourn not the dead. That's a precept that we've taken to heart.
Yeah.
When we die, do things get better for us or worse? No way to tell, so shouldn't bother mourning. Or celebrating, for that matter. Oh, well. Precept 8, travel alone. Well, Cloth showed us what happens when we don't. So anyway, we've gotten some life lessons from Zote. That was useful.
Of course. Every interaction with Zote is useful because he's cool. And he's a great warrior. I don't know what that British bitch is talking about.
No, okay, I don't think I have unlocked the other ending. I guess you have to unlock both endings. I
watched Zote beat your ass in that gladiator pit.
I mean, he did beat my ass in Bretta's dream. So, no, I have not unlocked the criteria for the other ending. I thought that defeating Hornet alone was the second time was enough for it, but apparently not. So, I guess I need to get stronger, and I need to... No, you know what? I don't need to get any stronger. I'm a badass as it is. Equip Fragile Strength again. Hope that I don't break it. Yeah, I'll just equip fucking Grub Song. Fuck it.
What's his face there saying?
Elderbug, probably not much. Yeah. He's just repeating.
He's just an old guy who forgot that he already said that. It's fine.
So, I think... let's take a quick visit to the shops before I do anything else. Cornifer's sleeping in the background. Let's buy this. I don't need the vendor pins. Actually, don't even need the, other pins. What's a Zelda thinking? Oh, so she used to, hold a nail herself. That's never expanded upon, just tiny bit of lore. So, I suppose I should stop dicking around so much and try to get some essence. Because as I've mentioned, you need to get either 800 or 1800 essence. I can't remember. I really hope it's 800. And Queen's Gardens was the wrong one. I wanted Queen's Station. All right. Now, you may remember the ghost boss that I referred to as the Pancake Master earlier. I'm going back for a rematch because he whooped my ass last time. And I think I gotta go up. And I think this is probably gonna be the last thing I do in this stream. Not going to be a very climactic ending, I can tell you that right now, but that's fine. And notice that with the Fragile Strength charm equipped, I kill Owen Wilson in one attack. Alright. Round 2, bitch. You're getting nay-nayed. At least you would if you'd stop teleporting all around whenever I tried to get a spell off on you. Yeah, if you, maybe couldn't guess, this is one of my least favorite fights in the game. He only has 2 attacks and you can't even do anything to him for one of them. And he's dead. Honestly, have no idea what he's talking about. Okay, something about getting cast out of the Mantis Village. I have no idea what Elder Who has to do with that, but that's something I alluded to a little while ago. So, the Mantises in Green Path, might be wondering what their deal is. Basically, the Traitor Lord that Cloth and I fought was one of the Mantis Lords, but once the infection started spreading, he was like, yo, this stuff is actually kind of badass. It makes us a lot stronger. Well, the other Mantises were like, no, fuck you. We're too cool for that infection shit. We're just gonna say no. We're part of the DARE program. So, the Traitor Lord took a bunch of the other Mantises to the Queen's Gardens and were like, yo, fuck those other Mantises. We're gonna go be badasses over here. And that's why he's the Traitor Lord. And now Elder Who realizes that, he's Elder Dad. Got him. We remember the Elder. Well, I think that's probably good for today's stream. You have any, words for the people at Oob? Oob? Oh. What? You there? What the fuck? I got shooped out of the call somehow. You there? What the fuck? Discord? You there? Alright, well, that's probably